Hi, everybody. Today, I'm very happy to introduce Cheryl, who I'll be speaking with about her successful journey on the carnivore diet. Hi, Cheryl. How are you?
Hi, how are you going,
My
Brooke?
name is Brooke. Yeah. Good to meet you, Cheryl.
Likewise.
So, how'd you get started on this diet?
I went to go see a doctor who asked me to start researching a plan called Carnivore. He asked me to go onto YouTube and look at a talk between Dr. ShawnBaker and I think it was Josh Rogan. And he just said to me just to start researching and get my head around the fact that for 90 days, he wanted me to only eat meat.
That's fantastic. What kind of doctor was that?
He specializes in weight loss. He specializes in hormones. And so the beginning of last year, it was February, I went to see him and he tested me for everything thoroughly and just asked me to start researching. And he basically said to me, if you're coming to me for weight loss, that's not the reason why you're here. You need to come and heal your body. So he is a full advocate on the carnivore process, and I'm really grateful that I started this journey.
That's fantastic. So right away you started, or did you start right away? And
Right away, no problem for me. I've always been a meat eater. I think as a child I tended towards meat more than vegetables, so it was very easy for me and very basic, straightforward.
That was great. Then you didn't have any kinds of strange experiences at the beginning?
Not at all. I'm not an egg eater. I think it's more of a textural thing than anything else. So I very rarely eat egg. And if I do, I'll have a bit of cheese with it or a bit of cream. But that is probably once every 2 weeks. I don't eat a lot of eggs, so I enjoy a packet of bacon.
Nice. So were you eating steak and hamburger, or what were you?
Steak. Probably my main thing is steak. Every now and again, when the steak just gets a bit too rich for me, I will have the odd chicken breast with maybe a bit of cream and bacon. But I do enjoy a good steak.
Nice. So then what happened?
Sorry?
So then what happened?
So initially when I started, it's quite rich on your gut. So it took me a while to get used to. And then I just decided to start fasting once a week. Just to actually, I've read a lot about fasting. I've read a lot about intermittent fasting. And so what I decided to do on a Tuesday, because that's my busy day, is fast for the whole of Tuesday. And I could actually just feel my body healing. It's quite an incredible thing. You start feeling, you don't lose, you probably don't lose all the weight initially because your body is so busy healing. So I mean, when I started on this journey, I was weighing 95 kilograms. So possibly in Australia terms, that would be a size 16. I don't know how it would be in America. But, I'm 50 this year, and I just thought, no, I've got to do something and make a change.
So how much have you lost now?
I've now lost 35 kilograms. So now, as of today, 61 kilograms I weigh.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. So that's taken me from February last year. So we're going on a year, and I've never looked back. And also just loads of water. I probably have about 4 liters of water a day, which is all that I have. Water and coffee.
And coffee, you have your coffee black with cream?
No, I have it with heavy cream. But at the moment, I think what I'm going to try and do is do a no dairy February and see how I go with that. And
so you have your regular salt on your meats. You salt your meat.
Yes, I have Himalayan salt, and probably some black pepper, but that's all fried in a lot of butter. And yeah, it's so satisfying.
It's amazingly satisfying, isn't it? It's
amazing. Yeah.
Did you have any other off-scale recoveries or things?
You know what? I think probably more than I recognize. Just little things like walking and just putting on bathers. We've just come back from a nice holiday, just being able to put on a pair of bathers and not take a photograph with my family.
So a bather is a bathing suit, a pair of bathers?
Oh yeah, that's a swimsuit. So, just always hiding behind everybody in a photograph, and selling yourself short on a memory. That's been huge for me.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And what's the mood like? What's your mood like?
Yeah, incredible. I kind of think at this age of my life, when I'm turning 50, you'd probably think you'd be a little bit more irritated, getting close to the hormones, getting, your body's coming through to middle age, and not at all. I've got so much energy. I sleep well. I kind of wake up and ready to go. You think clearer, that haze is lifted off my brain. It's an incredible thing. Truly, that's what I just think that I'm not quite realizing the benefits because it's so overwhelming.
That's fantastic. What's your doctor think? What's he say?
Oh no, he's completely a standard. I think I'm his first carnivore patient from beginning to end. And I've possibly had a few ladies go to him and say that one lady described it to me. She said she wants to feel how I look. So that to me in itself kind of, you're living it. You're actually living the process. I suppose I get told I look younger than what I did probably 2 years ago. And I think that can only be the meat and that can only be the water, because I try to think what else I've changed. And I think that's also my hormones. My hormones have probably been put in balance. It's incredible.
How's your sleeping?
Very good. Very good. I crash. I literally crash at night. I'm an early riser. So, yeah, I sleep very well.
This sounds great. Are you working out, or are you more athletic now, or
not at all? Not at all. I'm very busy. I work 5 days a week. I have 2 boys that stay at home at the moment. I had a third. He's out of home. So certainly no rest. But I don't make it a point to exercise, and that's going to be my goal this year, is to build up muscle strength. Get active, swim, and possibly walk a lot more. So I think my journey last year was about healing and losing the weight. And this year, 2021, I'm going to work on the exercise.
Sounds great. Sounds like it's working out really great for you, Cheryl.
Exceptional. It's really, it's sad, and 2020 has not been good for a lot of people, but I had a brilliant year.
That's great.
Yeah.
Were you on any medication?
No. When I went to the doctor, he's put me on supplements, so which I'm going to actually have more blood tests and just see how my thyroid is. So he put me on a thyroid tablet. He's put me on vitamin D, vitamin B. So I do take those at the moment. But what I will do is probably wean myself off it, because I just think I get all the nutrients from the meat that I need.
Yeah, very good. Well, I think that it sounds like it's going really well. And
yeah. I would highly recommend it. I think people overthink it. Yeah. And, and they just can't understand. They can't understand. It was quite funny. I was chatting to a vegan the other day, and I could actually sense her complete shutdown. And it's quite, she just couldn't understand it.
Oh, yes, when you explained.
Yeah.
Because it sounds crazy.
It does sound crazy.
Because we've all been told, how virtuous plants are.
Yes. And, it's what we've learned, what we've been taught.
Yeah.
The 5 veggies and the 2 fruit or whatever it is every day. Yeah. And then you got to unthink that.
Yeah.
But as I mentioned before to you, Brooke, it's come very easy for me, because if I had a salad, I'd have to throw so much salad dressing on it so that I couldn't taste the salad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gagged. I couldn't stand it. So it's come very, very easily for me.
Well, that sounds great. I'm really happy that you ran into such a good doctor.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And, I watch a lot of podcasts. I watch a lot of people on Instagram, and just their journey as well. It's so inspirational that you think, you know what, I can actually do this for the rest of my life.
That's great, Cheryl.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming and sharing it with us. Inspiring.
Thanks, Brooke. I'm pretty basic, but I'm very happy.
Yeah, it shows.
Great.
Okay, well, I'm glad you're in the Carniverse with me.
Thank you, Brooke. I appreciate it. And thanks for all that you guys do, because I do follow MeetRx a lot and I see the posts you put up. So it's
Oh, good.
It inspires me as well.
It's such a great community. Such nice people.
Good. Excellent.
Thank you.